I think we're live. I think we're live. We're live. Alright. We're live. We are live. Perfect. Let me get this posted. Then we can begin the tier list. The tier list for today. Oh. Hello, nobody. How you doing? How you doing? Just doing some stuff, and then some things, and then we'll begin. Yeah. How are we doing? How are we doing? On this fine Wednesday. 2 days until Secret of the Mimic. 2 days. You're going to post on Twitter? Thank you. Thank you. 2 days. An hour and 23 minutes until Secret of the Mimic. That's crazy. Yeah. Let me just do something. Although I don't know if I'd be able to do it, so never mind, I guess. Yeah. It's a little bit dead, I can't lie. Oh no, it's Ard. The monkey's paw. Jesus, I just... the second I said that, I see Ard's message. I said, it's a little bit dead. And then Ard showed up. Ah! Dang it. Hi, Ard. Thanks for joining. We can give it like a few more minutes. We can wait, I guess. Yesterday's video is actually doing pretty good. Very good, actually. A lot better than I thought it would. I thought yesterday's video would get like not even 100 views, but it's doing really good. I'm very happy for that. Thank you guys. Thanks for commenting, liking. Thank you guys. I don't know why. God, I always like, I can't find the perfect spot. Like my camera is constantly moving. William Afton loves pizza. He does. You saw it in the video. He loves pizza. I guess we can switch over to this screen. Chat's pulled up on the phone. I'll make it a little bigger though. I just messed it up, of course. It was absolute cinema. Thank you, thank you. it's not Gregory ate the Pizzaplex, but it's peak. I don't know. I really enjoyed that video. Not Gregory ate the Pizzaplex, the pizza one. Let me know if the audio levels are still good, by the way. I don't think I broke the mic in between the last stream and today. Bird? You can hear that? Dang. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I added the, so here's the tier list we're going to do today. The mystery minis. There's a lot of them, but there's also a lot of bad ones. So, shouldn't take us too long, I hope. I also added the Funko snaps, because I'm not going to do a separate stream for those. Might as well just get them done today. Yeah. I don't know why. There is no pizza. No. Yeah, it's peak. Yeah. Anyway, I guess if more people show up, then that'd be peak. But if not, we'll just begin. So yeah, I guess starting with Freddy Fazbear. Wave 1 of the mystery minis is a little weird. Also, hi Party Hat. I don't know, like, there are some, hello Aiden, there's some weird figures here, like, sitting balloon boy, sitting puppet, Bitty Bab, this doesn't exist. The like shadow versions, these don't exist. I don't know where these come from, but we're not going to include them because they're not like physical figures. I don't know what they are. No idea, but we're not going to include them. Also, like, is this its own figure? I know this is a figure, but I don't know if this is. I don't think it is. Right? This isn't a figure. Is it? Are these exclusives? No, they might be exclusives. I mean, I guess we can still rank them. Whatever. Alright, Freddy. He has upper teeth. Which, you know me, I don't like that. Also, his microphone is in the wrong hand. His microphone is in the wrong hand. This is lefty. Still, though, for a first figure, it's not terrible. Also, is the stream lagging? I know you sent that emoji. Ard. I know you. But, I was having internet issues before. I hope we're not having them still. I think B. A tier, I don't think I could put it in A tier. Yeah, if the microphone wasn't in the wrong hand, I think I'd put it in A tier. Bonnie, I think I'd put Bonnie in A tier. He has the old guitar, which is very cool. No eyebrows. He has like the buck teeth, which is a little annoying, but it's fine, I guess. Chica, D tier. I'm sorry, Chica. No, I can't put Chica in D tier. Yes, I can. The arms having like the bird feather wings things remind me now. Such a strange choice. No cupcake. Very weird. Her teeth. I don't know why she's missing her two front teeth. She also shouldn't have upper teeth. F tier. Nah, I mean, like, I don't think it's that bad. The face, oh no, she has, like, feathers on the side of her head. I never noticed that. The body's fine. Can't see the feet, so I don't know if the number of toes is accurate, but... Oh. Also, like, why are the FNAF 2 ones sitting? That's so strange. That's so strange. Foxy? The coloring is a little off, I think. Below D. Hello, Senior. It's okay. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Foxy might... His feet are wrong. He should have, those should be gray, not red. But this is still a very solid figure. I think A tier. And then Golden Freddy. See, this one it makes sense why he's sitting. I don't know why the FNAF 2 characters are sitting. He has buttons. Why'd they give him buttons? Dude, this first wave is weird. And his microphone is in the right hand. I don't know why they didn't do that with Freddy. I'll put him above regular Freddy, but these are strange figures. Same with this one. The endoskeleton. Freddy's animatronic. It's such a strange figure. Like, it's cool, don't get me wrong. I like that figure. It's just, that's not what the endoskeleton looks like. At all. I think I'll put it C tier, actually. No, I'll put it B tier. It's just strange figures. Toy Bonnie. That's not Toy Bonnie. Toy Freddy. See, this one makes sense to have buttons. Not Golden Freddy. I can't tell if he has a microphone. Yendo? Yeah. I mean, I guess that is. That does kind of look like Yendo, yeah. FNAF Arkham. Oh, God. Oh. Gotta stay clean. Yendo's uncle. Yeah. Toy Freddy's fine, I guess. I think I'll put him bottom of A tier. Lazy recolor. We hate those. Just move the Chica one there too. Toy Bonnie. Kind of wish he... Toy Bonnie has a guitar, right? I don't know. That's not a bad figure. I think right there is fine. Toy Chica above Toy Bonnie. I'm gonna save S tier for like the really detailed ones, like Paper Pals, Ennard, stuff like that. Yes, 2 days until Secret of the Mimic. Whoops, I moved the microphone. Oh my god. And then Angry Toy Chica. I like the eyes. Mouth is a little strange. I get what they were going for, but still, not an awful figure though. Mangle. I mean, I think that's Funtime Foxy, but they don't have the tufts. They don't have Foxy's tufts on the top of its head, which is weird. Yeah, that's a very strange. Roxy. Roxy is on my brother's bed sleeping, and Caroline is downstairs, I think. Yeah, I mean, I like everything else about Funtime Foxy. I just wish they had the Tufts. Make or Break Tales games. It's gonna make it. Yeah. Toy Cupcake. This is a pretty accurate figure, I guess. Yeah, I think I might put it in S tier. it's really accurate, yeah. Balloon Boy. What was I gonna say? Yeah, he should have his sign. It's gonna make it and break it. I like your thinking. Yeah, Balloon Boy should have his sign. But other than that, I mean, his face, he's a little pale for some reason. But it's still a fine figure. Yeah. Yay, recolors! Yay! All of these will be going into D tier. Yay! The puppet, very good figure. Should be a little skinnier, but like it's the Mystery Mini design. Oh god, Tales Fiction, Frights Fiction. No. I think I'll put it above Cupcake. The face is a little yellow, but to be fair, I guess so is the puppet. The puppet's real mask. How do you spell color? I don't spell it with a U. British. Shadow Freddy. No, that ain't my Shadow Freddy. This is more accurate to Shadow Freddy, but it's still blue. Yeah. Shadow Bonnie. This is actually Shadow Bonnie. You think I should move the Cupcake to top of S tier? No, I think I like the puppet a little more. I hate Frights Fiction, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know which... I don't know, I don't think this is real. I know this one's real, but I don't know about this one. Shadow Bonnie, though, I think there. Yeah. Chewing on it. And then Shadow Bonnie. This is the color Shadow Freddy should be. Yeah. Water bottle. No, I say water bottle. Water bottle. Yeah, Frights Fiction's stupid. I don't know which one of these is real. I'm looking this up. Because this min, yeah. Because this is gonna annoy me. Yeah, the blue tears is real. Where does gray tears come from? What is this? That's not real. This isn't real. Yeah, the blue one exists. This is the wave. Well, not all of the wave. Yeah. Wait, what? But it's gray on the box? What? Okay. So the gray one doesn't exist. The blue one does, but they messed up and made his tears gray there. That's strange. That is strange. This one's more accurate, to be honest. I like this figure. I think right there. Yeah, such a strange one. Nope, they have mystery minis. Funko is a strange company. They make merch for some characters, not others. Weird. And then, like, I don't hate this design, but it's just not accurate. So, bottom of B tier. And then, rounding out the first wave is Springtrap. Yeah, Springtrap's a really good figure. I think top of A tier. I think his coloring, maybe he should be a little bit more green. Still, very solid figure. Okay, lazy recolors. I kind of like Green Cupcake. Everyone else, no. Wait, why did they give? Okay, and then they made a version of Toy Freddy with the possessed eyes, but not a figure of it. Funko, you continue to amaze me. I kind of vibe with Green Puppet too. And Green Springtrap. But that's it. I think, no, I don't, no, there's no way Elizabeth is the oldest. No. There's no way that's a real theory. Michael's the oldest. More recolors. Although I'll put these above the green ones. Where's Foxy? Not Foxy, where's Bonnie? Okay, either they didn't make a Bonnie, or this tier list is missing him. Hang on. Also, this is a different tier list from the one we usually use. Yeah, they forgot Bonnie. Don't worry, Bonnie, I got you, I got you. Yeah, okay, go ahead and show the whole version of that. I don't know why it's doing that. Is that Fredbear? No. Green Cheek is kind of cool, I guess. Green Foxy, I think, is the coolest out of all the recolors. I do kind of like this. It's real. Oh God, why? I do like how this is Fredbear. There's no way they intentionally did that, but I do think it's cool how it's Fredbear. Top of D tier, honestly. Maybe below Chica, but it is cool for like a crumpled Fredbear suit. I have seen the leaked achievements, yes. Hello, Vimal. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I have seen the leaked achievements. They are interesting, to say the least. Very interesting. Blue Endo. Why are you blue? Green Cupcake. Kind of cool, I guess. Maybe. Yellow Balloon Boy. Bro, what are we doing, Funko? Puppet's kind of cool. Blue Springtrap. Okay. Yeah, I don't even think Funko can make Funko Pops anymore. Alright, well, that's the end of the recolors for now. Believe me, there are more. There are more. But now we're back to real characters. Nightmare Freddy. Does he have the... I don't think he has the Freddles. I think he does. I don't know. Yeah, wait, what if there's a mini? Bernie Bear in the big 25. I know. Get a load of this guy. No, he doesn't. Wait, he has one of them. I don't know if he has others. No. But yeah, he does. And I'm assuming there's one on the back. Because there's 3 Freddles. I'll assume he has all 3. Oops. Yeah, they lost the Fnaf license. He looks orange. Do you look orange in the pictures? No, it's just that image. This is a decent figure. I think very detailed. Below Springtrap. You're a fast typer? Thank you. Thank you. S? Ooh. I don't think I could put an S. I'm happy with, like, top of second A tier. Nightmare Bonnie. Face shape's a little weird, but still very detailed. Oops. Nope, I still can't finish Security Breach. I don't even remember. I know I got the princess. I got most of the endings. I don't think I got Burn Trap. Which, to be fair, doesn't really matter since it's not the canon ending. I got the canon ending in my last Security Breach video, so. Nightmare Chica. They continued with the arm feathers, but at least she has her cupcake. Yeah. Nightmare Cupcake, S tier. Above FNAF 2 Cupcake. Actually, let me see this. Ooh, that was fast. Yeah, I think I'll put that above the puppet too. Very, very detailed. My old videos, we don't talk about my old videos. We can talk about William Afton Loves Pizza. It's kind of in the same style as my old videos. My last one. Yeah. Nightmare Foxy? Strange, he's not on that poster. Thought he was. I think if he was a little lighter it'd be better, but still. I think I'll put him there. No, I don't think Burn Trap's ending is canon. I think it's just Princess Quest. Okay, Nightmare Fredbear. The, like, one piece of merch he has from Funko. No clue why he's sitting. But this is still a decent figure. Yeah. Withered Bonnie. Looks fine. I don't know if that's real. I don't have a box of him, I don't think. It's a fine figure, though. I think bottom of A tier. Because it's still detailed, I guess. Plush Trap. Doesn't really look like him, to be honest. Oh yeah, Nightmare Freddy is a dad. Thank you, Party Hat. I appreciate that. I randomly got the idea one day. I was watching a video of all of Springtrap's voice lines from Dead by Daylight, and I was like, huh, he says some pretty goofy stuff. I can make a video out of this. If you and Springtrap were stuck in a room, I would ask him about, like, the lore. Like, hey, when did you commit the MCI? What happened to your wife? When did you get spring locked? Stuff like that. Nobody. The Burn Trap ending was called the true ending in the Switch port, but the Switch ports are handled by a completely different company from Steelwool, so they would be in charge of naming that. In, like, the PC and console versions, it's not called that. It's just the company that handles it thought it was the canon ending, and so they labeled it true ending. But Plush Trap, Plush Trap is fine, I guess. It looks like a squishy toy, not really a mystery mini. Yeah, and then I don't know if this is real. I'll treat it as it is, though, I guess. I think, like, there. Maybe C tier, actually. Paper Pals, S tier. Very detailed. Very detailed. above the cupcake too. Like this is like the only merch for the Paper Pals, I think, or at least one of the only. Nightmare Mangle, also S tier, extremely detailed. Oh. Is the Nightmare Endo head on the wrong side though? I do think Burntrap was intended to be Afton by Steelwool, but not by Scott. Okay, it is on the right side. Yeah. I don't think Burntrap... Obviously now he isn't Afton, and I don't think he ever was, but Steelwool thought he was Afton. Jacko Chica, again with the arm flaps. Shaggy. Put some more in C tier? No, dude, are you kidding me? I'm not moving any of those guys up. Maybe I'll move some of these down. I'll move Withered Bonnie down, though. I was thinking about that. Jacko Chica, though... The arm flaps kind of hold it back, but it's still a fine figure. Also, maybe I'll move some of these guys down into B tier. Like Toy... Okay, I'll move Toy Freddy down. Same with Plush Trap. Everyone else can stay, though. To be fair, Toy Chica is missing her cupcake. Moving back up. Hey, you did this. You did this, Ard. You did this. Minecraft Panda. 6 years ago, I was a goober 6 years ago. It's one of my most popular videos for some reason. I was thinking about privating it, but no, I don't like Withered Bonnie. I'll put him above the two non-official characters. How about that? And I guess above Plush Trap. There, middle of B tier. Nightmare Owen. Bottom of S tier. Maybe, yeah. Nightmare Balloon Boy, S tier. Definitely above those two. Above Nightmare Mangle? I don't think so. Higher? No. Fine. Fine. I'll put him there. Mini theory comment? That might mess it up on there. I'm just going to do it on here, actually. Never mind. Oops. You think you're a main character because one of your lines is I was given flesh to be your tormentor. What do you mean by main character? Because that line, it is a very interesting line. And lines up with Didophobia, and Fnaf 4, showing that the nightmares aren't physical. They're just either mannequins or in Michael's head. But I don't know what you mean by main character. No, not A tier. Let me see it in person. Let me see it in person. Maybe. No, Burntrap and the Mimic are like really similar. If you like look at their models like up close, only like the hands are different. Okay, that picture was not doing him justice. Oh, fine, Art. I'll put him like there. You win. I'm gonna move these guys down to B tier though. I don't know why they're sitting. I'm gonna move Golden Freddy up because it makes sense why he's sitting. I don't believe you, Ard. The characters that Toyment, yeah. They Toyment Afton. Torment Afton? I still don't get what you mean, like... I don't know what you mean. The characters that Torment Afton? Like the vengeful spirit, or like the nightmares? Burntrap has springlock parts on him. So does Mimic. In fact, I'm gonna look this up. Because I found an image that has like them side by side, and you can really see how similar they are. But I don't know if it's gonna show. Yeah. What is this? Well, I guess that's hurting my theory. And besides, you can explain the design differences as the Mimic can self-repair itself. Besides, like, it's not taken into account. Like, these feet, definitely the same. Also, Burntrap does the arm thing. He curls his arm whenever he comes out of the pod, like Mimic does. I know this is a fan render, but Mimic does that in the story. The higher characters? See, you like more powerful Nightmare Freddy? A man is behind me. Watching you. Jacko Bonnie? He has a nose. That's pretty inaccurate, but still, body's fine. Nightmare? Again, one of the few pieces. Also, he's not sitting like Fredbear. Why is Fredbear? In fact, Fredbear sitting, I think, might knock him down to the bottom. But Nightmare, very good figure. Very good figure. Mimic Model 2? No, I just think Burntrap is the Mimic. Also, we don't really know what happened to the Mimic Model 2s. They got deactivated? Although, no, I think they were destroyed. They might have said that in the epilogues. Definitely deactivated. Ooh, Springtrap. S tier. W figure. Very, very cool figure. Very cool. First look at William Afton. Oh my god. Games version of William. Although, into the pit, I guess. Yeah, this is a very cool figure, though. Dark Springtrap. Not the biggest fan of Dark Springtrap. And then, I don't know if this is supposed to be flaming. No, I'm sure that is supposed to be Springtrap on fire. Maybe. It works for flaming Springtrap. Whoops, not that high. Yeah. I think I would put him above Dark Springtrap. I don't think any of these belong. I don't think any of them belong in C tier. Just being completely honest. I hate recolors. So, like, maybe these two. I'll move Chica up. And Fredbear, I guess. Everyone else is staying there. Oops. Pizza Sim. Yeah, Pizza Sim is a canon game to the mainline timeline. To the main timeline, yes. Yeah, it's canon. The events are canon. It is made into a video game. We learned that in Tales, but the events still happen 100% accurately as we see in game. Put more in C tier. Not recolors. No, I don't. I think these figures are fine. They're mid, you know. Whereas these ones are just kind of, I guess, bad, and then these ones are awful. Sister location. Is Circus Baby? No, she's left-handed. Very detailed figure. Much better than the plushie. I think bottom of C tier. Jump Scare Baby. Above regular baby. Ballora. No, never mind. I was gonna say her face is a little fat, but the jump scare version fixes that. Yeah. The eyes are very, very cool on that figure, actually. Oh, you glitch both right now? Yeah, I think William's gone. I don't think he's past Fazbear Frights. I think he's gone. Funtime Freddy. My goat, my goat. Head is a little strange, I won't lie. Still, very cool figure. Jump scare Funtime Freddy. I like how he's missing Bon Bon. That's a very cool detail. Funtime Foxy. I don't know what it is, but there's something off about Foxy. Jump scare Funtime Foxy is fine though. Biddy Bab. No clue why there's no like non-jump scare Biddy Bab. I know there's like a this doesn't exist. Yeah, but this is a very cool figure. I don't know why they didn't just make a closed faceplate version too. Yeah, I love these figures. In fact, I'm putting them above Nightmare. And Cupcake. And Puppet. And above Springtrap. Who's the corpse of Burntrap? I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I think he is the body and costume from Luca from the story Pressure from Tales. In case you didn't know, Luca is a boy. He's a guy who gets spring-locked in a Springtrap costume in the Pizzaplex. We don't learn what happens to his body, so he could be Burntrap, and it makes sense, right? I also don't know where would his body come from? Because even if the corpse is William Afton, the Spring Bonnie suit is gone, right? It can't be Scraptrap either, because the suits are just too different. Mini arenas, cool figures. I like them. Yeah, cool figures. Ennard. Okay, this Ennard, beautiful. Beautiful figure. This one is fine. I think it's still S tier. But this one, oh my god. It's burnt. Is it? Hang on. Whoops. You can see my home screen. I had to add all of the individual snap images. It took me forever. I guess it is burnt, yeah. But like I don't there is zero way this can be William. I mean not William, the corpse fine, but like the suit that can't be William. That can't be Springtrap. Right? Cuz like if the suit is Springtrap then the corpse is William, which can't be possible even if Frights isn't canon. The last time we saw Springtrap and William, it was Scraptrap. And this is very much not Scraptrap's body and suit. Body maybe, suit no. So therefore, if it's not Scraptrap, it's not William, in my opinion. So I think it just makes more sense if it's Luca from Frights. I mean, Tales. I don't. Maybe no, because like even in Scott's vision, Burntrap still existed. From a peanut to normal. Yendo, very detailed figure. Very detailed figure. I think I like Jump Scare Ballora better just because of the eyes. I am the purple guy. Bon Bon? Kind of a mid figure. Nothing wrong with it, I don't think. Just Ennard, though. Possessed arcade cabinet. Go for it. I love this figure. The face looks so accurate. The face is very accurate. I think I'm gonna switch these two. I think I just like Balloon Boy a little more. Yeah, I'll put it there. Because, like, looking at the box, that body works better for Molten Freddy, not really Ennard. But still, the face is beautiful. Little Joe, it's a fine figure, but because it's not too important, I have not listened to that song, Cabinet Man. Yeah, I mean, these figures are accurate, but, like, they're not, I don't think they're S tier. I kind of want to bring Funtime Freddy down, too. There's just something about the face, but I'll leave him there. Yeah, and if it is William's corpse, that hurts Stitchline, but, like, Tails is probably canon, which means Fright's, or at the very least Stitchline is canon because of frailty. So, therefore, it kind of can't be William, because A, he exploded, B, he's now in a lake. That's exactly true, Ard. You figured me out. Bonnet, I like how they changed the pose from Bon Bon. But still, nothing too special. Lulbit, S tier. We talked about this with the Funko Pop. I love the TV design. It's so creative. It's so much better than just doing wherever Funtime Foxy is. It's better than doing Funtime Foxy, but orange, like the action figure. Although to be fair, this design would not have worked for the action figure. I think I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna move Baby down to like there. Yeah, Lulbit's very cool. The mystery, I love the mystery minis. Their fall off needs to be studied. Well, I guess the anniversary whip was good. Yeah, there. Actually, never mind, I'll do that off screen. I was gonna check, like, can Funko still make mystery minis, but I don't think they can. Fnaf 6. Aftonzilla. It would. It would, but it's also peak. Let's not forget, Trash Afton is peak. Rockstar Freddy. That is the right hand, right? It is. Okay, good. Yeah, and then Lefty's left-handed. It's a fine figure. Again, just like the action. Yeah, just like the action figure, missing the cheek things, the spring locks maybe. Yeah. So I think that's gonna hinder it. If we're being honest, I think I'll put that there. A slight change. I found that tablet, actually. I found it the other day. I found the tablet I filmed it on, but I don't know where the charger is. I really want to go into that tablet and see what's on there. I don't know what kind of charger it takes, though. I'll look into that, because I really want to get into that tablet. Rockstar Freddy's not, like, nothing to write home about. I guess bottom of A tier. Rockstar Bonnie. Same thing. Rockstar Chica. Again with the arm feathers. Did they ever stop doing that? Okay, well. They did with the Balloon Circus. And Glamrock Chica. Funko and their priorities. This is a fine figure, though. Definitely the best out of those three. Jesus, you were 9? Rockstar Foxy? I don't think... No, he doesn't have the parrot. Wait. Wait a second. Never mind. Yeah, no parrot, which is an L. Also, isn't he not wearing pants? Is this I think this is the Foxy figure that's not wearing pants. Do I have him? I don't think I swear I have this figure. I probably do. Somewhere. Yeah, no pants. It's kind of weird. Kind of really weird. But it's still fine. Lefty. I like how he's actually left-handed. I like the eye. This is a W figure. Ned Bear? I like how we got all the mediocre melodies. That's good. No Music Man to round out the posh pizzeria. And no trash in the gang. I'm gay right now. I'm so glad no more gay test. Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna find a figure. I know I have it. I know I have Rockstar Foxy. I do. Oh no, okay. He is wearing pants. He is wearing pants, but they are yellow. I don't know why he's wearing yellow pants. I swear there was a Foxy that's not wearing pants. Yeah, he's wearing yellow pants. Also, they didn't bother to add the star in his chest, but like you wouldn't notice that. Also, he smells good. Foxy, you can stay there because I don't want to get back up. Yeah, these things are so like detailed in person. The images really don't do justice. Like, they're so cool. I love the mystery minis. They're probably my, other than the action figures, the mystery minis are definitely my favorite like Funko Fnaf merch. The Funko Pops are my least favorite. The Blob. I think the Tangle, who is the Blob? Tangle is its canon name. I think the Tangle is all of the Mimic's victims from the epilogues. That will not elaborate further. Ned Bear? I like the hat. Very cool hat. Mr. Hippo? Cool, I guess. Doesn't have a hat, though. Although I do like the face shape better. Agony? Yeah, I do. I think the Blob is the agony of all the Mimic's victims in one place. And then the animatronic parts are from the Fazbear Funtime service. And the agony gathered from them, from killing people, combined with the agony from the Mimic's victims, created the giant agony that is the Blob, I think. Happy Frog? I don't know why her eyes are so far apart. Although I do still kind of like her better than Bonnie. Pig Patch. Very cool, very cool. Orville, who I also have. Very cool, very cool. A gay test after Secret of the Mimic. I already did a gay test. You can't trick me into doing it again. Also my centered. Puppet Mask in the Blob. If we're being honest, I think the Puppet Mask in the Blob, there's no way that's Charlie, right? I don't think that's Charlie. I'm sorry. I just, as someone who believes Fazbear Frights is canon, Charlie's mask is in the bottom of a lake with Afton. I think the puppet mask is just, it would be from Lefty had FNAF AR added him, right? We know they were going to make Lefty, but they never did. I don't think that means Lefty was never made in the canon universe. And if Lefty was made, they probably would have had the puppet in there, which then would have made its way into the Blob. I know that's a cop-out. I know it is. And it is weird that the mask doesn't have tears, but I don't know. I don't think the parts in the Blob are the actual animatronic parts. They could be. They could be. I guess there's nothing stopping them from being them. But, like, why would they be there? Like, I guess you could say Rockstar Row. The Blob stole them from Rockstar Row to maybe siphon the agony off of them. I guess that works. I do think just, like, the Blob itself, not counting the animatronic parts, is agony from the Mimic's victims. All the old spirits? No, I think all the old spirits are gone. I love Forsaken AR. I haven't played Forsaken AR, but I've seen gameplay of it, and it's very cool. Funtime Chica? Speaking of cool, this is a cool figure. In fact, I am going to move the FNAF 6 game to, like, there. Whoa, you think it sucks? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, Pillar Chase 2. Okay. L-Chip. Again, very cool figure. Probably put it above Orville. Molten Freddy. S tier for sure. Got it. The body suits him perfectly. And then the mask is very accurate, although I feel like they're supposed to be more orange. Well, I guess not. Okay, don't load. That's fine. No, I guess not. Never mind. Yeah, this is a very, very cool figure. Heck, yeah. I love this figure. Scrap Baby. I don't think she has the green on her face. Oh god, we might see some weird stuff. Looking this up. Phew, we're safe. Yeah, she doesn't have the green on her face. I don't know why Funko doesn't give her that. Other than that, though, very accurate, very detailed. I do think the lack of green face paint is going to hinder it from being S tier, though. Also, I'm moving on that Freddy down. I'm sorry. Egg Baby, again, very detailed. I love the Fnaf 6 wave is so good. Same with Candy Cadet. Candy Cadet might go at the top. Yeah, these three figures are just beautiful. I kind of wish we got Music Man instead of Egg Baby, but still, I love the figure. So accurate. Same with Candy Cadet in particular. Is this Lemonade Clown or Fruit Punch? I think it's Fruit Punch Clown. Strange we didn't get a Lemonade Clown. But again, it's very detailed. I love it. And then Helpy, before we get into more recolors. Helpy is fine. I don't have anything against the Helpy figure. I am going to move Nightmare Foxy down quite a bit, though. Music Man! Okay, now we got glow-in-the-dark figures. Which, I actually have one. I have glow-in-the-dark Orville. Because, I won't lie, I thought the box he came in, which I don't know where that is. Oh, it's right here. I thought, I didn't see the, I didn't see the glow, so I thought this was like an actual FNAF 6 mystery mini box. So I got it, and I got glow-in-the-dark Orville. Which is a little disappointing, because I have regular Orville. But I guess it's better than getting a regular box and getting regular Orville, because then I have two of them. And I mean, they're fine alternatives, I guess. It is noticeable that they're glow-in-the-dark, but I don't know. At least these ones have different colors. These ones are kind of just the same, but they are better than the, like... Are they, though? Because, like, I do kind of like these designs. Moving them to the bottom. Whatever. This is my tier list. Nobody can tell me what to do. Except me. Because it's my tier list. There we go. Art is petitioning in my chat. Okay. Security breach wave. Glamrock Freddy. I don't think he has the chin paint. Also doesn't have the chest cavity. But he's still, he's not awful. I think I'll put him into B tier, like there. I do hate 14 Theory, yes. Mainly because I don't think Cassidy is the Vengeful Spirit. Pink Freddy, bro, I hate the Security Breach wave so much. I get it, this came out before Security Breach, so we only knew the Glamrocks and Vanny. But, like, they could have done, like, Security Breach and Help Wanted, and had, like, Glitch Trap, Dreadbear, Grim Foxy, Plush Babies. But no, they just did recolors. Look at this wave. Look at this. This wave is garbage. It's blurry. I don't know how to unblur that, but like you can see. Shoo, son. Shoo. You can see like I don't think the figures in it are bad by any means, but like who's asking for pure green Monty? Not me. Yeah, they could have done like Glitch Trap. Green Glitch Trap would have made sense. Dreadbear, Grim Foxy, plush babies, and still they can keep like holographic Freddy. Boom. Easy peasy done. Maybe they could have done Gregory. No Sun and Moon. Yeah. No one takes 14 Theory seriously on the wiki, as they should. Yeah, I don't even know if this is glow in the dark. I don't think it is. I think only Monty is glow in the dark. Green Monty. Yeah. At least these ones are like a fine substitute, and these ones are at least like cool. No, these are just, oh my god, especially, yeah, garbage, pure slop, especially green Monty. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool for like a holographic Monty, like a hologram, but like they could have added lines to him. Yeah. Metallic Glamrock Freddy is kind of cool, but he is still slop. But he's cool slop. See, if this was like a golden Freddy statue, kind of like this, although that's not really golden, then I think it would be fine. But it's not. So Glamrock Chica, there's something about her that's just wrong. I can't tell why. Maybe it's the eyebrows or the eyelids, but yeah. Still, the body is fine, guitar is fine. Blue Chica. Yay. Monty, I think Monty and Vanny are the best from this wave. I think below Lefty. I'm okay with that. Roxy, again, I think she's fine. In fact, I might put her above Monty, just because she has more going on there with her hair. Yellow Roxy, woohoo! Vanny. Vanny is very cool. The face is a little weird, but still cool figure. Flocked Vanny. This might be the only flocked mystery mini, but I think it flocked very well suits Vanny. Alright, now we get into the FNAF AR wave with VR Toy Freddy, which I think I have 2 of him. It's a cool figure. It's accurate, which is good. Not the most exciting figure, but he's not bad. Yeah, I think 14 Theory is good supporting evidence, but definitely doesn't confirm Cassidy's the vengeful spirit. Not at all. I think VR Toy Freddy can go there. Same with Livewire Toy Freddy, but I think I'll put him above VR Toy Freddy. 15 Theory, I remember that. Arctic Ballora, very cool figure, very cool figure. I think I'm going to move the security breach ones up. Arctic Ballora, very detailed. So I think for that reason I'll put her there. No, I'm gonna move Funtime Chica above these 2. Above Bonnie. I'm probably above Foxy too. I'll probably put Arctic Ballora like there. Springtrap. Lovesick Baby, I think that's the name of this one, is cool, very accurate. think I'll put it like below Arctic Blora. Spring Bonnie. Oh god. Blackheart Bonnie. I think there. At least he's not sitting. Frostbite Balloon Boy. Unlike the plushie, you can at least tell this is Balloon Boy because he has Balloon Boy's props. So, yeah. And I do like the icicles coming off of him. I think that's cool. Pun totally intended. Mangle. Does Mangle have the tufts? I swear Mangle has, like, the tufts that Foxy has. Probably should have specified this as Fnaf. Doesn't matter. I guess not. So maybe I shouldn't judge Funtime Foxy too hardly. I don't know, there's something about Bonbon I just don't like. Mangle, Mangle is fine though. Good figure. Definitely S tier. I would say about there. 8-Bit Baby, very cool idea for a figure. I wish they did make more 8-Bit figures. Purple guy would have gone crazy. Very, very cool. Very cool. No, it is not. It's not time for that Nightmare Freddy. We're not going to do that today. How long have we been going for? No, only an hour? No. UCN was Edwin, the storyteller. Oh god. Is Toxic Springtrap's stuff on the wrong side? I think it is. On the figure, it's on the it's on his right. I guess it's all over him? I guess it is there too. I think I'm thinking about the Dead by Daylight model. No, I guess the figure's accurate, yeah. Dead by Daylight has it flipped, I think. Strange. Not above any of these guys. I think there. Bottom of A tier. Because, like, at least these are characters. This is just a skin. I say as VR Toy Freddy's up there. High Score Toy Bonnie. I think there. Welcome back, Art. Welcome back. I don't know what you're talking about. High Score Toy Chica. Love the cupcake. I might move the AR skins, like, to there. Withered Bonnie is slowly making his way back down to B tier. Yeah. Oh my god, it's full screen. How long has it been like that? And why did none of you guys tell me except Ard? Man, I've been doing this tier. Wow. I see how it is, yeah. I looked up an image of Toxic Springtrap and everything. Wow. Thank you, Ard. Thank you. I don't even know how far we got, but did we leave off when I was showing you the box? Dang. Wow. Can't believe none of you guys told me. Yep, I see how it is. You want me to make a fool out of myself. Okay. Anyway, Toxic Springtrap. That's not Springtrap. Radioactive Foxy. The eyelashes make him a little feminine, but other than that, it's a cool figure. Not that there's anything wrong with being feminine. About there. Look, Ard. I won't do it today. Remind me next stream, and I might do it. I'm not going to do it today just because I'm kind of hungry. Next stream, we'll see. I'll definitely do it at some point, okay? I feel like we gotta change it up too. We already did the regular gay test. I feel like we should do like a different kind of related test, but not like I don't think we should do like the exact same one. Balloon Circus. I mean, these figures are detailed. I think they're like above these goons, like there. I don't like that Nightmare Fredbear sitting. I think like there is okay. Like these aren't bad figures or characters. They just don't exist. Yeah. Question. My name is Bernie. Okay. The guidebook's called Burn Trap William, but what they mean is Burn Trap's corpse is William. The security breach guidebooks are completely unreliable. I don't think we should use those for. Also, I was itching my leg. I don't think we should use the security breach guidebooks for anything. Even the character encyclopedia is a little iffy. Just being honest. I know I do use parts of it in my timeline as supporting evidence, but like they also get stuff wrong. And especially the security breach guidebooks get a ton of stuff wrong. But in general, I don't think the guides are really that trustworthy. Circus animatronics are fine. Come on, mouse. Oh my god, my mouse knocked over Rockstar Foxy. Are you okay, Foxy? He's okay. Now I can't do anything but take this stupid test. My name is Bernie. Bernie. White Balloon Freddy is fine, I guess. He's fine. I think I'm gonna put him below everyone else though, just because like these guys. Oops. I don't know. I like these guys better. More glow in the dark slop, but like at least these ones are like fine, I guess. I don't know. Golden Freddy. See, like this is what the Glamrock Freddy yellow figure should have been. How have you done that? From 5 in C tier to now 3 in C tier? Were there ever 5? I know Mangle was here. Mangle was at the top. But I moved her up because... Actually, who? I think it was always just those 4. The lesbian. Oh my god. Yeah, I wish they did this. Wish they did this with Glamrock Freddy. I am Scott Cawthon. Anything I say is canon. And I say Burn Trap is the mimic. I don't know. I guess above. It's like there. Yellow Chica. Okay, this glow-in-the-dark Chica looks really strange. Don't know what's up with that. No, I guess you can stay. You can... I mean, it's just... Blue Bonnie. Red Foxy. Okay. God, Vanny and Vanessa being twins. These aren't real figures. These aren't. And what is up with Funtime Chica? Is this not? Okay, I think they have glow in the dark Funtime Chica twice, so that's fine. But these guys are not real. But I guess we can judge them as if they were. Cupcake looks fine. His teeth are a little too far apart, but other than that, he's fine. I guess, like, there. There. Sitting Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy never sits in the games. Probably put him there. No, above Blue Endo. This is true. The Mimic is gender fluid, believe it or not. And that's why Secret of the Mimic is coming out in June. Oh my god, Steel Wool, you absolute geniuses. Sitting Puppet. The arms are down, which makes sense, but I think the puppet figure is better whenever its arms are out. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this figure. Sitting Crying Child. Again, maybe that'd be good for like the MCI actually. Orange Springtrap and S. I might move him above Freddy. Yeah, Sitting Crying Child. I mean, I guess that's fine. I might put him in C tier actually, because I do think like if you had if you had 6 of these, lined them against a wall, then you could recreate the MCI from Into the Pit, kind of, a little. Obviously, they're not. It wouldn't be accurate, but it's really cool. Oh, Art, actually, about that. There is no, at least I don't think there has not been a number teaser. I don't think they're going to do one for today. Instead, they did a video showing someone playing Secret of the Mimic, but they pixelated the gameplay. If you want, I can show it after we're done with these guys. Biddy Bab. This figure doesn't exist, but I wish it did, because it's very accurate. Okay, and then the shadowy versions of the characters. Really, only Freddy makes sense to exist, because he does in Help Wanted. So for that reason, I think that gets him, like, B tier. Probably right there. These guys, though, they're cool. But still... I mean, that kind of looks like Shadow Bonnie. It is me who's playing, yes. I have played Secret of the Mimic. Believe it or not. Okay, back to the books. Twisted ones are very detailed. Very, very Sigma. I love the teeth. Probably there. Twisted Bonnie. Oh. I actually have 2 of this figure. One of them I kept like his extra teeth on. The other I ripped him off. Twisted Chica. The cupcake is very good there. And Twisted Foxy. Oh, I love how he's coming out of the ground. Twisted Wolf. And then Theodore. Kind of wish his arm wasn't up. That's going to hinder it. But still not the worst figure. Also, his eyes are a little weird. Okay, I'm going to move some of these guys into B tier, because I feel like there's too many in A tier that don't deserve to go there. Happy Frog's Day, I guess. Like, Nightmare... I want Nightmare Fredbear's figure to be higher, but he's sitting. Chat tier list. Do you think it's Edwin's family? Okay, I won't discuss spoilers. I won't discuss spoilers. Nobody, I acknowledge your question. But without getting into spoilers, I won't answer it. I'll say that. Not that I've played Secret of the Mimic, I know stuff. It sounds ominous. And a lot of people know it, and it is kind of obvious. But I won't answer it just in case nobody wants to be spoiled. Actually, Theodore probably is an A tier. Yeah, I'll move the cupcake into B tier. Hello, Michael. Michael. Sorry. I still don't know how to pronounce your name. Also, I think this cupcake just looks too different from everyone else. So for that reason, I'm putting it. For that reason, I'm putting it like right there. Stanley? I think Stanley's S tier. We stand Stanley in this household. About there. Bro's playing too much Fnaf. Ella? Kind of a little weird, the faces, but everything else about it is like perfect. I don't know if you can hear my neighbors outside, by the way. Yeah, I think Ella's fine there. 10th anniversary wave. This might be a hot take. There are some cool figures. The Wizards are all very good. Endo is cool. Golden Freddy's cool. But this also has some stinkers. And like in comparison to the rest of the mystery minis, these ones stand out like a sore thumb. I'm sorry. Freddy? He's just like... I don't know. The microphone is in the correct hand, which is good. I just think these figures are too different. They look more like the Snaps. They really do. Especially Freddy. I think... this is tricky. You only got Freddy? I didn't get any of them. I think... Hey, Art, you wanted more in C tier. You're getting it. You're getting it. Chica's fine. Shadow Bonnie, ooh. Yeah, Art, I know. There's a delay. I've tried to get rid of it. There is a setting somewhere in YouTube Studio. I'm not gonna mess around with that though. There is somewhere. It's latency. I think I would have to go into low latency, but I did do low latency on one stream, and it made the quality like garbage. The quality of like my face cam. And it's fine, I guess. I still interact with you guys. Cupcake's D tier. I don't like this figure. Just being honest. I do not like this figure. I think I would put it like there. I hate this cupcake mold. Golden Freddy's cool. Although, are those upper teeth or endo teeth? Because I know the regular figures don't have upper teeth. So I don't know why Golden Freddy would. I think I'll put him in... No. For consistency. Also, I'm going to move this thing down. I also think I'm going to switch these two. These three. Yeah, Golden Freddy can go there. And then I'll move that back up. Foxy? I think I like Chica a little bit more. Endo is cool. I like how that's our first Endo mystery mini. And he doesn't stand out too much from the others, so I think I'll put him in A tier. So I'm going to move... No, I'm not. I was going to say I'm going to move Nightmare Foxy. Yes, I am. Not a fan of this figure. Endo, though, top, because he still stands out. So did I mess up chat, my screen? I don't think I did. Damn, 63 views. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you, Ard. I also stream a lot, so that could be why. Puppet? I like the puppet figure. It's fine. Withered Freddy. Again, the face shape is strange, but it is more detailed than Freddy with the wires. Withered Bonnie is not colored correctly. I just knocked down Foxy again. Oops. When does FNAF World take place? Beats me. It's either during FNAF 3 or during Ultimate Custom Night. That is my opinion on it. I place it in Ultimate Custom Night though, but I think it's either one of those two. Withered Chica is cool. Withered Chica gets into B tier. Probably right there. Actually, no. The lack of arms definitely makes her stand in with the others. And then Withered Foxy. Maybe I'm being a little too harsh on the Withereds. I am. Because, like, these aren't bad figures. Not at all. I just think they don't stand in with the other mystery minis. Alright, and then we got the snaps. Gonna be so for real? I don't know how to rank these. I mean, there are some obvious ones. Phantom Foxy is D tier. Yeah, definitely D tier. Like, why is he black? Neon Freddy, I think, is also D tier. I like the mic. That's about it. Neon Monty, very unnecessary. I think that might. Yeah, not a fan of Neon Monty. Party hat speaking Norse. Morse, not Norse. Morse code in my chat. Great. Yeah, these figures are like I think they're on the same tier as the mystery minis, to be completely honest. Right? Because like I like how they're figures. You can pose them and play with them. But like, they're not really. Nothing to write home about. Just being honest. Toy Freddy's kind of cool, but I'm putting Bonnie low because of his accessory. By the way, why would they give him a pizza banjo? Toy Bonnie at least has a guitar, but his face looks creepy. Creepy creep. We got a creeper. Springtrap. Why does he have a hand puppet? That's worse than the puppet. That's worse than the pizza banjo. I like Nightmare Bonnie's accessory. I like the broken guitar. That is very cool. And the nightmares are also just more detailed. Now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm going to move these guys down. Baby, Funko can never get Baby's face down. Which, fair enough. It is hard to do. But, like, I don't know. I do like the faceplates opening up, I guess. No Nightmare Freddy, that is true. That is true. No Nightmare Foxy either. I like Hobie's accessory. Ultimate Guy calls her the first victim. To be fair, depending on how you define the word victim, by victim, although I guess it's in his name, never mind. I was going to say by victim isn't a victim, but it's in his name. Glamrock Freddy is very cool. Yeah, these figures are not terrible, I guess. Springtrap might be. I do like how the glam rocks come with their shattered parts. That is a very neat touch, actually. Okay, Vanny. I wish Vanessa didn't have a gunshot head, a gunshot hole in her head, but like obviously that's how the figure works. I love the glitchy eyes, and just the idea of this, of seeing Vanessa's face under it is cool. And I think it's hilarious how you just have Vanessa's skull. Why did they decide to do Vanessa? No idea, but I'm glad they did because it is a cool figure. Gregory, what have you done? Yes, there is a Chica one right there.
I ate the Pizzaplex.
Man, even I'm not that big. Staffbot's cool though. I think Staffbot looks the most like a mystery mini. Although maybe that's just because the image is small. Yeah, I think I'll put it like there. Because it is cool that it's one of the few Staffbot pieces of merch. And that's the tier list. Another one? No. Oh no. Not again. Ard, send the emoji. Is the stream good? I know OBS just disconnected for a second. Let me know if the stream is still alive. Because I know we disconnected for a second. Let me know in chat. I'm gonna wait until I get the okay before we continue. Yeah, thank you, Art. Yeah, let me know if the stream is okay. Okay, okay, good, good, good. Thank you. My God, how many? Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with this tier list. I do think. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Most of the mystery minis are good. That's why they're some of my favorites. Favorite pieces of merch. Yeah, I'm satisfied with this list. Peak, thank you, thank you. I'm especially happy with S tier. I don't think I would change anything up here. Maybe like this row I would switch up a little bit, but like the top row, I'm 100% okay with. Yeah, this was a good stream. I did promise Ard that we would see the Steel Wool tier list. Not Steel Wool tier list, what? Steel Wool teaser. So we can do that. Oh, I got a new message. Ooh. Thank you, nobody. Actually, did they post a number? Okay, they did. Well, they also posted this video.
Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's really cool. I'm really kind of freaking out over that. Oh my God, did you see me? Oh. That's awesome. That's really cool. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, this music is so good. Oh, okay. This isn't cool. This is terrifying.
Yeah, they posted that. And I guess they also posted this, which we can look at next. Yeah. What is the regular sauce so excited about? Make your guess now and find out if you're right on June 13th. My opinion? I don't think it's Jackie. We know Spring Bonnie is going to be in the game. I think that jump scare at the end was Spring Bonnie. I think that's it. And I'm interested to see this. I know Johnny Blocks posts brightened images of them, so we'll look at him. Never mind, I have no idea what that is. Okay, well, there's a cobweb. That's a hand. absolutely zero idea what I'm looking at. Kinda looks like a dog, maybe? I think the jump scare is too yellow to be Jackie's. A bird? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see on June 13th. I don't think that's Jackie. I really don't. Watch it again. Sure, we can watch it again.
Oh wow. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh, that's really cool. I'm really kind of freaking out over that. Oh my god, did you see me? Oh. That's awesome. That's really cool. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this music is so good.
Yeah, I think that's way too yellow to be Jackie. Also, if it is supposed to be one continuous clip, he said he. I do think he's hiding in a locker at one point too.
Really cool. Oh my god.
Wherever it is.
Awesome. That's
Okay, I don't know.
really cool.
There is red, yes. Here. There is red, yes. But like, look at the amount of yellow. Jackie's not that yellow. Yeah. It's a cool teaser though. I like it. I'm interested if we get one tomorrow. Maybe we'll get a trailer tomorrow. Yeah. I guess this is the tier list. Now we'll go back into full screen. The light. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, Spring Bonnie's going to be in the game anyway, so. Yeah. Solid stream today. Nice hour and a half. We got the last Funko tier list done. Next, the next stream won't be for a while, right? I'm not going to stream tomorrow. Mainly because I just don't want to. Yeah, at this point in the timeline, nothing's happened other than like the Mimic and Fredbear's opening and Fall Fest. Those are the only three things. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm not going to stream tomorrow. I won't stream Friday because I have work. And Secret of the Mimic comes out. And I'm going to do videos on that, not streams. Yeah. Streams will probably resume the week after. Right? So we have Secret of the Mimic on Friday, then the weekend. Then that week, I'll probably continue uploading gameplay videos of Secret of the Mimic. And go back to streaming. And we'll finish all the merch tier lists. Ideally that week, but we might have to go into the next week after that one. Then after merch, we still have to rank the games. I also do want to do a theories tier list, but there's a lot of theories. We'll see about that one. That one we'd probably just do over multiple streams. Like, might probably set a time limit of like an hour and a half. Once we reach that point, we just stop for that stream, pick it up back to next stream. Otherwise, we'd be there for 5 hours. Yeah. I finished the script for my next big theory video. But I'm gonna wait until Secret of the Mimic comes out before I go forward with it, just because it might help that theory, it might hurt it and debunk it, who knows. But after that, after Secret of the Mimic comes out, then I'll move forward with it. Art is speaking Japanese in my chat. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up, as always. Thank you for your support on the meme video I uploaded. very much appreciated. That video is doing really well, which I'm very happy about. I guess I'll see you when Secret of the Mimic comes out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload a gameplay video of it on the day it releases. Just because, like, I'm going to have to edit it all. And PC editing isn't my favorite. Thank you, Party Hat. Yeah, I love the chat. You guys make the streams a lot more lively. So thank you for that. But I'll definitely upload a gameplay video, multiple gameplay videos over the weekend. I do have stuff to do over the weekend, but I'm still gonna try. Yeah. So thank you guys for showing up. I hope you enjoy Secret of the Mimic. I know I will. Yeah. I'm gonna use OBS to record it probably. Hopefully it doesn't crash or have any lag issues. Fingers crossed. Thank you guys. I'll pull up the screen if you want to say bye or something. Yeah, this was a good stream. I don't know if you heard that car honking. Yeah. Trying to think, like, what's the next stream we're gonna do? Probably, I don't know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I gotta end stream. I'm dragging it out too long. Yeah, alright, bye guys. Thank you for showing up. Peace. Peace. See you in